was on house arrest. Shout out Jay Taken. I goddamn showed him the chain. We start taking flicks with the chain and stuff. And like Soulja ain't answering. I blowing him up. Then he hits me up like 2 days later. He's like, yo, what's going on? And then I was like, you left your chain here in Vegas. He's like, what chain? I was like, the chain you got tattooed on your stomach. And then he was like, what the fuck? And then you could tell he was looking for it.
M2Thak in the building, iced out. God damn.
You know, it's getting hot in Vegas.
Yo, you got like $500,000 on your wrist right now.
Try to do it big. All right? That's all we can do.
Yeah.
And it's getting hot. So.
Lately, you've been low-key though, right? You've been taking a step back from social media?
Yeah, I've been chilling for a little while. I've been helping other influencers with what they got going on with all my amazing ideas. And there's some things that I just can't do anymore that I used to do. So rather, you know, give it to a wild, young, new influencer. Yeah. Help him out with that content, make some money, and then he can risk himself going to jail because I can't. I have to go home every night.
You don't got the energy anymore?
I just can't sit in the jail cell and then the kids is like, "Where's Dad?" Yeah. He's locked up. He made the videos. Like, no more. I can't do that no more.
How many times you been in jail?
Ooh, I did one whole solid year for videos.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then I did a little here and there's every other like couple weeks, and you know, every other month. LA, Miami, whoever wants to take me for whatever I do.
Damn, what video got you the year?
Jumping into the Bellagio, and so I'm the first person to ever jump in there and then swim it. It was extremely viral video, and MGM Resorts at the time was called Mandalay Bay Resorts or something. Yeah. They all like got together and all the resorts and then pressed charges on me.
Damn.
Yeah, for accumulation of my videos, but that was like the main thing because they had to get on boats and try to chase me on the boats, and one of their employees said he got hurt when he fell in the water.
What?
Yeah, and then he was like they had to pay him off probably, so that's why they went hard on me and made an example.
Holy shit! So you're banned from MGM?
No, not no more. It was like for 7 years. That shit's over with.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, I go there all the time.
It would suck to be banned from MGM. They have so many hotels here.
I know. Just the only hotel that's cool to get banned from is like Venetian because they suck, and it's just only 2 little properties on the strip.
You got banned from there?
Everyone's banned from there.
Right? What'd you do at Venetian?
Venetian, I stole some free shit.
What?
Yeah.
What, like food or something?
It was for food.
And they banned you for that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Broke ass, cheap asses. Count every penny over there at the damn Venetian.
I ran into you at Found Blue last week, a Power Slap. That was a fun event.
Yeah, right. I loved it. It was a great time. You see the cultures there.
Yeah.
That's our culture.
Yeah, right? The streamers.
Everybody was there. It was a good time. I got to see everybody I invented, walk in the room, showing off, living life, counting money, and watching people get slapped. And Aiden White, that's Dana's son, he's doing an amazing job throwing that event.
Oh, that's his stuff, the social media side?
Yeah, he's doing like all that. Him and his crew of people, they're the ones who get, you know, A-listers like us in the building and sit down and have a great time.
I didn't know great he was doing that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aiden. I think I've talked to him a little bit on Instagram.
Smart kid from what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you live in Vegas, you just get, you know, hustler mentality and be able to get money, flip money. It's something different from people who are in other cities wherever they grow up, right?
Where do you rank Vegas?
As in?
Places to live.
Oh, well, I don't want to recommend it to people, but it's a great place. It's a great place.
You're gatekeeping.
Yeah, because imagine if they do come out here. Then what's the point of us all living here, this great life with cheap prices? And people live in Hollywood Hills, right? And they could pay, let's say if they're like an influencer who rents, they could pay like $40,000, $50,000 a month, even $30,000. That's the average, right? The $30,000 a month house. And then they're living in some bullshit in the hills with spider webs and shit everywhere and, you know, bugs and old creaky wooden, like, no. Or you're in that one of the 3 houses up there on Wide Lake, or you're like in some bullshit that makes no sense for the price of the dollar when you could just spend $5,000 and come to Las Vegas per month and be in like the same, probably more square foot home, more rooms, more everything, and life around in the economy, going to the store, everything's just cheaper than like a LA or like a Miami or some shit like that. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we do got it good here, and we're action packed. Like every other city has to wait for the weekend for an event. We have a weekend every night here, right? Every night is an event, something big, no matter what it is. One club or another club or an arena or an event or sporting. We got it all.
Yeah. Dude, I was at a dinner last night, and they were going to the club after. I'm like, it's Tuesday.
Right?
And they said it was packed.
It's always going up on Tuesdays.
Crazy.
Right? That's Vegas. That's our lifestyle. That's the way we live. we're the best.
Starting a business shouldn't be complicated. I'm all about working smarter, not harder, and that's exactly what you get with Northwest Registered Agent. You can launch your business, protect your identity, and build your brand in just 10 clicks and 10 minutes. Seriously, 10 clicks, 10 minutes, and you've got your entire business identity handled. I've seen how overwhelming it could be to get started, but Northwest makes it simple, more privacy, more guidance, and more freedom to run your business from anywhere. They've been helping entrepreneurs like you for nearly 30 years. For just $39 plus state fees, they'll form your business, build a custom website, and even create your local presence, all backed by real business experts. And here's the best part. Northwest helps protect your identity by using their address on your public business documents, not yours. Want more? They offer premium mail forwarding so you get a real business address without compromising your privacy. Don't wait. Protect your privacy, build your brand, and set up your business in just 10 clicks in 10 minutes. Visit northwestregisteredagent.com/social hour and start building something amazing. Get more with Northwest Registered Agent at northwestregisteredagent.com/social hour.
Right?
Yeah, because
Best
there's
city.
always a big conference in town or UFC or something.
Right. You're not originally from here, right?
Nah, are you?
Yeah, I was born and raised
Oh,
here.
wow.
So I like most people, like I grew here. They flew here, right? So when you moved here, where did you move here from?
Well, I tried LA for 5 months. I hated it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was ass.
Was that when you were doing the Jersey stuff?
Yeah, it was the tail end of that. I just got into crypto then.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah,
where the big
2020.
money starts coming. Yeah, that's the big money.
Yeah, I caught that bull run pretty well.
Right. That's why you're in Hollywood, right there, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think about it?
Hated it. I mean, I was there during COVID. It sucked.
Do you think I could walk down Beverly Hills with this much ice on? I'm talking
No.
about Beverly Hills.
You get robbed in 20 seconds.
That's Beverly Hills we're talking about. Yeah, and I definitely agree with you. You're definitely getting robbed in 20 seconds. I'll take one person to call one other person, and they're there in 10
I was
15.
there for like 20 minutes, and the car I was in got broken into.
What?
On Melrose.
You see?
As soon as we parked and walked in the building, they broke in. 'Cause
Dude.
there was a backpack in the back seat.
They call that bipping. That's San Francisco's treat.
Yeah, you can't leave anything in your car, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking
And
nuts.
I'm talking Melrose. Like, that's
Yeah.
supposed to be a nice-ass street.
Imagine El Pastel in goddamn Beverly Hills on Cannon, and people getting that Richard Millie's taken right off the wrist in the restaurant, like getting bread and Diet Cokes and Shirley Temples, and then get your fucking watch taken away while you're sitting there waiting for dipping oil and bread and shit together. Like, what? No way.
Yeah, I'll
Hell
pass
no.
on LA, man.
Yeah, LA, you guys suck now. You guys can just keep it. This whole lawless state of California, I think they know it's going underwater. It's going to be underwater. That's why it's called Los Angeles. It's Lost Angels. All them people who's going to be lost angels underwater. That's why look at Skid Row. That's its own fucking city. It's its own country downtown.
Yeah.
All right, they run the whole thing. They could do literally anything down there. Anything is possible in downtown LA. So everybody should go move there.
Gavin Newsom just started a podcast.
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, did you see it?
What's he going to talk about? Teach us how to fuck up the environment and fuck up the state and take police money away from them? Thank God we live in Las Vegas, right? Metro has so much money. They're rich as hell.
Metro?
They get casino money. They get so much corrupted people's money here in town. So we're just rich. They got rich police. Everyone, the minimum I think a Metro cop makes is like $112,000 starting.
Damn.
That's just starting. All they do is pick their nose and sit on their ass or twiddle their thumb. That's the starting point of the job, and they're making over 100 bands. They're shitting on anybody's executive jobs on the Strip and whatever they got going on, and that's the police. That's why it's a safe town, and we're built like a checkerboard, like a chessboard. You know, it's like there's always a corner. There's always a cross street. There ain't none of these weird loop streets, and then you meet me on that side of the loop, and you know what I'm saying. Everything crosses, always a cross point.
Right.
So that's why police will bust your ass if you do something right here. They're gonna close this corner, this corner, this corner, and this corner of the checkerboard, and then close out everything in between till they get you. You ain't getting out of it. So that's what differentiates us to all the other whack ass cities around America.
I've had good interactions with the police out here.
Right? No, they're the best. They're the best. I used to hate police as a kid because it was part of the culture, the things to say like fuck the police and fuck snitching, like do all that. When you have a kid, as soon as the kid comes out, you're like, fucking, I love the police. They have the police keep this shit safe over here. I take my kid over there. I ain't taking my kid to fucking Crackhead Park over there. I want to take him to Sunset Park, right? I want it to be a real Sunset Park over there. So that's some shit you realize as you get older. Like the police is important. It's important to protect your neighborhood, your families, and your communities, all right? You don't want to live like a sucker,
Yeah.
like L.A. or something.
So having a kid really changed your life.
Yeah, having a kid is like the best, And I'm trying to have my own football team of kids. I love it, right? because it's just a bunch of little U's and then.
Ever thought about how much EMF and radiation your body is exposed to every single day? From smartphones to Wi-Fi, modern technology never stops emitting invisible stressors that could disrupt brain function, hormone balance, and cellular health. That's where Aries comes in, the only scientifically validated solution designed to help your body adapt to today's technology. It's trusted by elite athletes, used by the UFC, WWE, Canada Basketball, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's backed by science, 100+ scientists, and 40+ institutions confirm its effectiveness. It's patented, peer-reviewed, clinically proven, and publicly traded Wi-Fi is the most tested, researched, and validated EMF solution on the market. Upgrade your biology to keep up with modern technology. Protect yourself with Aries today. Click the link below to learn more.
That's great, except that was Aries Tech. Cool.
You teach them some game, they're going to be superstars and rich and successful and take care of the family name and legacy. That way you're just your whole cause of existence isn't just like lost into shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Elon Musk, baby.
Elon Musk, he is smart, right?
He's stacking those kids up.
He don't got more than Nick Cannon yet, do he? I got 5.
They're close. They're close, man. You got 5 with the same girl?
No.
All different?
Of course.
Andrew Tate method.
Well, Andrew Tate is amazing. So if that's his method, I'll follow it.
Yeah.
Because he gives.
Did you chop it up with Tate last week at Power Slap?
Of course. I seen everybody was trying to holler at him. So I was like, I told my boys we need to holler at him too.
Yeah.
So I went over to him. I gave him some peace and blessings upon him. He sent the peace and blessings upon back to me. And then I left because I don't know him like that. So I ain't got much to say.
Yeah.
And I'm not like a groupie ass nigga. So
You
I
had
don't
a
know
lot
how
of
to say-
fanboys, yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I could try, but it ain't going to work out.
You lose respect when people do that.
Yeah, and I don't even know how to do it. Like I don't even know, like, I'll go up to them. I don't even know how to start the convo with somebody. That's why it's so hard to talk to me. People think they can talk to me and they can't talk to me because I don't know how to talk to them. So we ain't going to talk. Unless it's like business or money, I could turn into fucking Albert Einstein of talking, right? But when it comes to like just some regular shit, I don't got the time to meet you and do all that shit because I got a whole life I got to take care of and business and employees and people that are just relying on me to stay focused on what we got going on.
Yeah.
So this other people meeting and shit is some bullshit.
When someone asks you for a photo, what do you say?
I say go ask Jack Doherty.
Oh, man. That guy, his girl just left him. Did you see that?
You called McKinley a guy?
Or wait, no, like Jack's girl just left him.
That's a good, yeah, Jack's girl left him. I noticed that. And you know what? I feel for Jack because I've been in the same situation. I used to run OnlyFans girls and did the whole OnlyFans thing.
Yeah.
And my main girl was my main girl, right? And then she ran off with the same thing, $500,000. I didn't even know about the $500,000. It was like, because I wasn't really checking. I just thought, we're getting it, we split it. We're getting it, we split it. We're getting it, we split it. Most people don't even do that. They take like 20, 30% or something, or 50 even, right? Some of these managers. But it was like, this is my girl, so I was just like, we could just like split it, like type shit. So and then it's like we spend it all back on each other. But anyways, the bitch made way too much money, didn't know about it. We got in a fight about it, and then she did the same things, changed the passwords and dip.
Damn.
So it happens like that. But he's Jack Doherty, okay? He might have like loved McKinley, and they had their thing going on together. But Jack is smart. He got to where he's at for being smart. So he can continue his success. And I already seen him do it because immediately after the girl left him, he immediately started promoting the next best bitch in line. That's what he did. And congratulations, Jack. It sucks to lose a relationship. You're going to have separation anxiety just for the next couple weeks, I would imagine, with your case. And then just keep hitting the yachts, keep bringing the thoughts, and keep getting the shit that you bought because you're going to be doing great. You're going to be fantastic in life. Don't worry about McKinley. She's going to wish she never left you and did what she did because that's only going to last for so long. Unless she gets a goddamn TV show or something, the shit ain't happening. She's going to be just a spin-off girlfriend. Like, just one of the, oh, yeah, you remember? It was like when you talk about Alec Monopoly. You remember Alec was with that Alexa Delano's bitch? Now he's with that bitch and with this bitch, right? Same thing with Jack. Do you remember when Jack was with McKinley?
Yeah.
And then Jack is going to be with fucking 10 more bad bitches since McKinley. And that's where I see, you know, and I hear a lot of good things about Jack, so
I think he's misunderstood, man.
Smart-ass kid.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to trip out on the bitch. He probably told the bitch like something, like, get your shit, get out, and start, get her shit out the house. Start taking shit out. And then she's like, oh, I feel threatened. I'm out. Get the fuck out there. This is a mansion. You know, you're going to continue the money. He's the prize. He's the prize package. He spins them off, right?
Yeah. He's the mastermind. He's the architect.
That's her loss, but I'm Team Jack Doherty.
Let's go. You and him are the top streamers on Kick, right?
Pretty much, we're the top in the whole planet Earth right now. I'm number one, actually, on anything I do. So if I did it, number one, numero uno, and nobody's going to contend or pass me. And I will always make sure of that.
It's because you're early.
Exactly. And I'm connected with everybody. As soon as somebody thinks about making the app, they have me in mind. Right? I'm part of the development. Because you got to have the pioneer of the goddamn influencers to create something for an influencer. You need to have an influencer. I'm the influencer.
You basically invented the word influencer.
Yeah. Hey, the proof is in the pudding. They could go to my YouTube channel. It might not have the hundreds of millions of subscribers, but guess what? It got 100 of millions of fucking hours uploaded, and it has the first prank videos, any comedy videos, or any type of shit like that in the history of the platform. So that was an accident, and I'm happy I was able to do that and commit that crime.
So you were the first prankster?
On Earth.
Wow.
Planet Earth. There's a reason there's a Vitaly, there's a reason there's Fuzies, there's a reason there's all of them. They all took parts of, dissected what I did, and they made one of the things I did their own whole lane of that. So, yeah, I'm the first. And even live streaming, there's a site called Kite. People, you probably got to search it. It's called Kite, K-Y-T-E type shit. And it was like a little device, right? You get it, shit goes online, and then you're live on the internet. Phones, there wasn't even cell phones that could do that. Instagram, none of that shit existed. And Kite, we was on it. Then I put Soulja Boy on it. And then Soulja was killing it on Kite, got a Kite deal, was getting paid.
Damn.
I seen even the first iPhone get delivered right in front of my eyes. Like, people never touched the iPhone or even heard of an iPhone. I'm on set with Soulja Boy, and they come to the set, and it's like people from Apple, like, this is our new phone. It's called the iPhone. Here, try it. It's like an Apple fucking music player, and it has everything, and it calls people. So imagine listening to your music. So they're giving that to artists at first.
That's crazy.
That's how it starts. So I was looking at, I just thought it was like, damn, that shit ain't going nowhere.
You were hating?
I was like, just you listen to music and fucking play. I said I could do that on my little Verizon Flip shit right now. Play a song, play a ringtone, whatever. But look at them today. Biggest, I got 2 of them, 2 goddamn iPhones. Most people don't even have one.
They're like $1,000
2.
now.
They're $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't even look at the damn thing. I don't even look anymore.
You still tight with Soulja Boy?
Yeah, I talk to him every blue moon or whenever needed association. But I try to push myself back from the rap shit. Because that whole rap shit, it sucks. Like being around the rap life, people think it's cool. It's cool to have the ice in the rap life, but it's not cool to have the life in the rap life. Because that shit is whack. It's dangerous, disgusting. Doesn't seem like there's any ticket to heaven there. It's like nothing going on that's like good for the goodness of culture and people and to make a man better and make a woman better. You're going to make a man go fucking trap and goddamn serve shit and goddamn just think like get a girl to give you all the money. There is just a loser life with rap music. And if they haven't noticed it yet, then they deserve it. They deserve the rap music. If you can't tell rap music is bad for you, then you deserve the rap music. It might be fun. I listen to Boss Man D-Lo. I'm not going to do no Boss Man D-Lo shit. I ain't finna do none of the things Boss Man D-Lo do. But I'm finna bump Boss Man D-Lo and hop out of a Lambo or some shit. But I'm not gonna live his life or anything he be talking about. French Montana too is fucking rich ass rap to me. French Montana's more on some rich shit. I'd rather listen to French. French went from some gangster shit to like rich shit. That's what I like is rich rap.
Yeah.
You talk about money, cars, and all this shit that people don't know about, Pebble Beach, fucking Monterey. I'm listening to that, right? No one's doing that.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, there's some degen rappers right now. Straight degenerate.
Yeah, who's popular right now?
I don't listen to rap anymore. I don't know.
The last rap song I heard was that little 2K kid. I'm trying to get another 2K. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to get a little 2K. He got fucked up hair.
I just can't.
I think he's a special kid, but
probably.
I fuck with his music. 2K bags money or money bags.
Money bag 2K?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I heard of that one.
Money pack gun. I don't know. Fuck it. He's bumping though.
You still boxing right now?
Hell yeah, but nobody wants to fight me. The last contract supposed to be signed was supposed to be Vitaly's bitch ass. But Vitaly didn't want to talk. They talk about how fresh and fit. They're like, hey, would you fight M2Thak? He's like, oh yeah, M2Thak to be good fight. And then he ain't signed shit. And I know Misfits hit him up. It's like, yo, you can fight M2K. Mans Taylor probably, you can fight M2K. Even and Anthony Taylor, I fought on Anthony Taylor's creator fight league shit. And then they brought it up in the press conference. You fight fucking Vitaly. Well, obviously everybody want me to fight Vitaly. I kind of want to fight Vitaly. I don't really care anymore, but because my beef was when I was young is because he copied all my pranks. He was like, literally, I'll drop a video. He dropped the video the next day and take my whole title and everything and do what I did.
Damn.
And then drop it 24 hours later. And he did it to a lot of people. He did it to Ruben Solo, Epic 5, all that. But I was young. I checked him out at a Laker game because I was like, it was that LA 1600 Vine type of times where I was like, I was hungry for it too. I wanted that lifestyle from Vegas. Like, I only knew Vegas. I was like, I want that lifestyle. I want to be like doing that shit. And it just didn't work out for me because I didn't do fake pranks. I didn't do the fake shit. And that's what everybody was winning. Everybody who did the fake, they were winning. Like, fucking beyond the stars.
Yeah, the gold digger pranks.
Yes, exactly. Anything. The whole hiring people for $20, $30 on Craigslist, do a quick little segment, little thing I wasn't ready for. I wasn't ready to give anybody $30 to fake some shit. And I didn't know how to fake some shit because already my shit, that's why I'm going to jail is because my videos, I leave people mind fucked. They don't know a prank even happened. Like they're confused. They don't know to call the police or what to do after I leave. They're screwed, right? So that's something that I do that's like different from all them. So
I like the Nelk Boys pranks.
I love them.
The OG ones.
Dude, I fucking love Nelk. I've been knowing them since they started.
Wow.
Since the days of their first beginning pranks, because it would come up recommended around me. Then when they first came to America, their first time coming to America, they hit me up and was like, we need to collaborate. Let's work. Let's do something together. Because they're doing real pranks. I'm doing real pranks. It was like perfect fucking connection right there. It was a perfect world. Then Danny Duncan comes. He was perfect with Art World too. And like, I just love everything Nelk did. I'm good friends with Kyle today. I just saw them just at the Power Slap, right? I just got to see them. That was good times. Every time I get to see them, it's like good times. And I always try to get them deals as well. So I'm working behind the scenes. Anybody who's my friend, who's in the industry, if there's like a deal I could bring them, because I could move the needle a little bit, but then I got some friends who could really move the needle for companies and stuff. And I'd rather like bring a whole bunch of friends in where I can make money and they're making money and everybody's successful, beneficial to each other with our relationships, and move the needle forward our career. Instead of just like most influencers do. They do this. They get a deal or something, and then they don't even tell them, hey, bring some friends over. We'll give you some more money. Anything they make, you make. They'd be like, okay. But they're like, I don't want my friend to outperform me or something because he's bigger than me. And they just hate, don't even bring their friend. There's a couple of deals like that I've been trying to get. And I've been telling my friend, I even helped them out, and they still ain't give me the goddamn deal.
Damn.
And if you feel like that hits you, then you should goddamn get me the deal.
You put your ego to the side.
Yeah, I don't have no pride.
When it comes to business.
No pride. You can't even have a mustard seed weight of oil. I mean, a mustard seed weight of pride in your heart at all. Or you ain't going to heaven. You got to be like on point, like a good person, good deeds, do good shit. And, be on the right path. And don't astray your friends. Keep your friends on the right path. Don't steer them the wrong way. That's what I do for all my friends. My friends be fighting with each other, beefing with each other, and I'm always like in the middle. I'm like, I don't know what movie it is. They got that movie. There's always that one Muslim friend that's like always never trying to let nobody fight. Like, no. They're like, man, and nobody wants to beef with him or talk shit back to him because it's like he's always trying to fix shit, right? That's me out of all like the friends. And I'm the friend who always tells my friends good shit to do when they're always trying to do bad shit. Because I still got friends from the hood, like straight hood friends. Like I got my friend just got on house arrest like 2 days ago. He's like from the hood, straight goon goblin, and he's fucking locked up. He's now on house arrest. He was locked up for the last couple of weeks, but we got him out. He's at home. But that to say this, goddamn, what was I even talking about?
You're like the peacemaker.
Yeah, I'm the peacemaker. I'm always telling him to do right. I always tell him what to do, but he builds false walls, and the false walls always take him down. So I always tell my friends, don't build yourself false walls. I tell you, go do something. They come up with a fucking 1,000 excuses like, well, I can't do that because of this. Oh, this and that. Oh, well, I don't really like it. I'm not good at that. I can't do it. It's always a damn false wall. You just invented like shit. Or like even like if you ever had a friend, you trying to get a deal or do something with somebody else, you're like, hey, go ask him if you do that. Oh, he don't usually do. Who the fuck is you to say he don't usually do? Like, let him say he don't usually do that. Like, get the opportunity going. Those are people who create false walls. So if you have people around you who create false walls, get them the fuck off your foundation because you need real walls.
A lot of yes men around these celebrities.
Goofies, but they need yes men. Everybody needs yes. I need some yes men. Sometimes I need to tell some people to tell me I'm not fat. I need to tell them, they need to be like, yeah, you look good, bro. Boss, you look fire in that fucking stupid ass purple jacket. Should have wore the Gucci shit you was gonna put on. But you talking about all that shit. Yeah, you're right. Or like, oh, was that song sound good? Yeah, that song was good. That song was good. Even the part where I said that I'm goddamn burn the house down. Yes, boss, that's the best part. Like, right? It's like, yes, man, you need them. Or you need someone to help you do shit. You be like, hey, come with me to go do this. We got to do that. They be like, yes, I'm there. I'm on it, right? You need to have somebody who's just always there doing that shit. But you don't always have to take them serious.
Yeah.
Like when Soulja Boy got the Gucci tattoo right here in the middle of his forehead. He asked the whole table of us, what you think about it? You know when the tattoo people do like a little stencil thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't have a tattoo, but they stick it on you. And you see it like the sticker version of it before they do it. So they had the Gucci thing right there in his forehead. Soulja's like, asked this guy, you think I should do this? Like, yeah. You think I should? Yeah, you look just like nigga from Atlanta. Yeah, should I do this? Yeah. M2Thak, should I do this? No, I don't think so. You gonna do it that big? You gonna do it? I don't know. Should I do it? Yeah. Right? Next morning, he does it, puts it on the head. Next morning, 8:30 in the morning, probably usually the time we just wake and bake, probably taking a shit, screams, MK! And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I think like something happened. I run upstairs to Soulja, and he's like looking at himself in the mirror like this. And then he's like, man, turns around and gives me a hug, and he's like, man, you the only real friend I have, man. You the only one who told me not to get this stupid ass fucking Gucci tattoo on my forehead. And then I was just like, yeah, man, I was just telling you, you're my friend. So I wouldn't recommend to do that. And then he's like, yeah, you're the only one who always saying the real shit. But that's why our relationship lasts so long. And it's based off loyalty too. Like our whole relationship is not just because I was so far ahead on the internet and he was so far ahead on the internet. That's part of it, but it was when we first linked up and got together, a situation had occurred where basically it was a test of loyalty. And I super aced that goddamn test where I left Las Vegas and didn't come back to Vegas for 8 years.
Damn.
Was on like fucking a straight 8-year world tour with them. Every city, every club, every corner of the world. Cause you got to imagine just Las Vegas. Like I said, we have all kinds of nightclubs. There's one popping there. There's their dedicated night of the week is like Resorts World got their shit. Zoo, Live got their Sunday, right? Everybody got their day of they do their shit. Dre's. Same thing around the world. Every city got their city, and they got all like. Yeah. So we're going to every city, and then going to like certain clubs, 3-4 clubs a night, or for that week. We're every city for like a week, and it's like you're doing it. So when you're in the country, you're like fucking 4 or 5 main cities in the country, and you're going to all their clubs. So I got to see the whole world, like from Las Vegas, just off of fucking based off of. I'm just tell you what happened. Yeah. I never told anybody this story.
Sure.
All right, so okay, Soulja Boy hits me up. He comes to Las Vegas. He's in Vegas. He's gonna perform at Jet Nightclub. It was in the Mirage Hotel and Casino at the time, which isn't here anymore. So he hits me up. He's like, "Come on, come up here." I was like, "All right, I'm still kind of broke, right? I don't know how to make money. I can't monetize myself on YouTube. I'm too young." So I'm still riding City Bus, the Cat Bus. So I hop on the Cat Bus, go up Flamingo, and then I go walk over to the Mirage, meet him. Then he wanted me to shoot videos. He's like, "I want you to film me." I was like, "All right." So I go up there. I brought my camera, which I thought I had the best camera in the world, right? I thought it was like the best camera, but obviously not. When I got to him, I pulled out the camera, and he was like, no, I want you to film me with this. Boom. He pulls out the Canon 5D, Mark 2 or 3, whatever it was. Nobody knew about the Canons, the DSLR cameras. There's no such thing as existence of people filming with the DSLR or with the Canon. He's seen Lil Wayne shoot a music video called Bedrock with it. And then he saw what the camera was, and he bought the camera. He's like, I want you to shoot me with this. This is how you do it. He taught me how to use the camera. And he's like, it's on memory chips and this and that. And I was like, all right. I film him at the show. We go to the show. I film him another music video called A Millie. We did all that. We got back to the hotel. And then we start smoking. So we're smoking hella weed. All his boys are there. We're smoking all night until like 6 a.m. It's time for him to leave. He's going on the tour bus to the next city, Arizona. And then so I go I had the chips for the Canon. I put it in this little like bag, like a bag that had like Q-tips and shit in it from the hotel, right? I put the chips in there, and then I put it like behind this lamp, like where I'm sitting down. There's a lamp. I put it behind the lamp, and then I'm smoking with them, and then I'm saying goodbye and all that shit. And then I leave. I go home, and then when I get home, I was like, I want to edit the video so fast so that Soulja could be like, damn, this nigga can edit videos hella fast. He's good as fuck at that. He can do that. This nigga's good, right? So I was like, got to my setup, opened Windows Movie Maker. That's what I used at the time. Opened it up, trying to edit. I looked for the chips. I don't have the chips. I left them in the room behind the lamp. Soulja earlier in the night gave me his room keys to hold because he didn't want shit in his pockets when he performed. He was like, "Can you hold it?" I was like, "Yeah, I hold it." So I already had the room key. I quickly got on the bus, like went back to the hotel. I was like, I got to get there before housekeeping gets there. Somebody steals it or takes it. And then I go, his manager didn't get on the bus with him when he left. So I went to the manager's room first to get him to come with me to the door and open it. So it wasn't on like some weird shit. I went to his room after him. So I seen his manager was gone. So I was like, fuck it. Went to his room, used the key, boom, door opens, go inside. I grabbed the chips, right? And I'm broke as hell at the time. So Soulja had hella doobies, and his doobies were like this big, right? Yep. Roaches. Grabbed all the roaches on some broke shit, put it in a bag. I was like, yeah, I'm finna smoke all this when I get home. Because he had good-ass weed. And I'm like, Vegas, we don't have that shit at the time. So, boom, took the roaches. And then when I got to the door, of the exit door, hit me like the shits. Like I had to take a shit. So I was like, all right, let me take a shit. And then the first door next to the exit of the bathroom, all the friends were using that bathroom, right? Pissing on the seat, all kinds of shit. So it was like nasty. I wasn't about to put my ass on that and use that bathroom, right? So I went around the corner, went to Soulja's main big bathroom, right? Yeah. Went there, and then I opened the fucking sliding door to like, because the toilet room was split up from the rest of the bathroom. So I opened that toilet room, and then it's just fucking blinging in the sky. It was just fucking his chain, The World Is Yours chain, which was at the time one of the most famous hip hop pieces in like the hip hop history. It was Soulja's big The World Is Yours. He even had it tattooed on his stomach, the necklace. And then so it was right there on the floor, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I sit down. I really had to shit right then, right? And so I start shitting, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I start trying to call him. He's not answering me. I called him like 100 times. I put it in my hoodie. I go home, show my sister, show my best friend, who I was talking about, who's on house arrest. Shout out Jay Taken. I goddamn showed him the chain. We start taking flicks with the chain and stuff. And I'm like, Soulja ain't answering. I blowing them up. Then he hits me up like 2 days later. He's like, yo, what's going on? And then I was like, you left your chain here in Vegas. He's like, what chain? I was like, the chain you got tattooed on your stomach. And then he was like, what the fuck? And then you could tell he was looking for it. Then he was like, oh my God, does anybody know you have it? And I was like, no, just like my sister and my friend. He was like, oh, just don't tell nobody you have it for your safety and you know, just all that type of shit. And I was like, all right, yeah, I ain't telling nobody. He's like, are you allowed to fly? Are you allowed to fly out? I was just like, yeah, I could ask my family to see if I could get up out of here. And then Soulja had some days off from the tour. He went back to L.A., flew me to L.A. I went to L.A., you know, first trip like fucking on my own type shit. I'm going to L.A. to Soulja's crib. I got a little broke-ass backpack. I got fucking Soulja's fucking $500,000 necklace in my hoodie. And then I fucking arrived to his house. Jabbar opens the door. A-Rab is there. They say, what's up to me? Like, Soulja's upstairs. I'll go start walking up the stairs. Soulja's sitting on the top of the stairs like the Godfather. He's sitting right top of the stairs like Abraham Lincoln at the memorial type of shit. So he's just up there looking down. And then he has a blunt hanging out of his mouth and a hat sideways. And then he's looking at me. And then he has like a stack of cash like that. It's probably like 50,000, 60,000 like that. Yeah. And then he's looking at me, and I come up to him, and he's like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? And then he's like, you got my chain? I was like, yeah, and I pull it out, give it to him. He gets it, looks at it frontward, backwards, and then looks at it completely, puts it around his neck. Then he starts getting the money, and he's like going like this, like, how much you want? How much you want for it? And then I was just like, no, I don't want nothing. I don't need nothing. I just want to be your friend. I'm happy with our friendship. That's all I need. And then he was like, what the fuck? Like, are you sure? Like, I was like, I'm just happy to have our friendship. That's it. And then he gets up. He was like, man, you know how to film videos. You know how to rap. You know how to do this. And you're loyal. You should just be SODMG. And then I was like, it was like fucking the most amazing sentence I ever heard in my life, right? He's like, you just be part of this. And my whole dream before that was all I wanted to do was be like, have a rap music video and be on a fucking tour bus and just a slot. Not even my tour, but I just want to be in the slot, like had a little TV in it and people laid in them type shit. That was like a dream. Like I always thought I was with Birdman and Young Money, No Homo type shit when I was young. And then it turned into me becoming SODMG. It was like being our own G unit. Soulja's 50 Cent. I'm like Tony Yayo, and it's like we got Lloyd Banks, A-Rab, and Jabbar. We had you know, it was a amazing time in my life. It was something that I would never expected. But then that made me think that anything you ever imagine in your head and anything you want to do, if you just keep working towards it, it happens. It will happen. You are just, and I always think of that picture. You ever seen the picture when the dude's with the diamond and he's like above and he's cutting. He's like, one more fucking hit to the diamond and he gives up and he's turned around walking. And then there's the other one. He's like, bro, still hungry and he's about to hit it. That's it. If you just stay hungry and consistent doing something, you'll always make it. And that goes out to the number one question people ask me, which is, what, like, I want to be an influencer. What do you think, what's some advice you could give me? The best advice I tell anybody who ever wants to make it in anywhere in that lane, streaming or whatever, you're trying to be anywhere in the social media influencer type of shit, is you got to focus on your content. You got to focus on just doing what you do, your passion, whatever it is. You talk real estate, you fucking do pranks, you do prank. Whatever it is that's your lane, you do it. You focus on making the best content. You can make 100 videos, and you may not even get 10 views across all 100 of them. Not even 10, right? You might do fucking 200 views in total of fucking 1,000 hours of video, right? Don't worry about that, because one day you're going to keep making your videos. One video is going to hit the jackpot, and when that video hits the jackpot, all that hard work you did before that nobody saw, they're going to binge watch you and then domino effect all those videos. So all that work you will be accounted for. It will not just be gone to fucking deprive your fucking channel. You is going to move forward and become a boss or whatever it is you want to do.
I agree.
Right? Everybody,
I definitely agree.
Right? You started from nothing to get to where you is, right?
Yeah, my first video sucked.
When I first talked to you, you wrote me about jerseys, and goddamn, I think what was I with Soulja Boy days?
It might have been, yeah. That was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, I remember.
Yeah. That's how I started, though.
I didn't get my goddamn jersey.
You never got it?
No, I need my jersey.
I got you.
Yeah.
But that's how I started, bro. I was
Right?
cold DMing and hustling.
Now look at you.
I was broke back then.
You're in Las Vegas. You're living the Vegas life like it's real comfortable and nice.
Yeah.
It's like damn near Polo Lounge life. And you got your show here. And you have some amazing, talented fuckers coming, seeing you and sitting across from you.
Yeah.
Like some of the world's biggest. I just went like this last couple of days, watched everything you've been doing to prepare myself to come here. But I was just like, okay, it's regular conversation. But he is talking to some serious heavyweights now. Like I did not even know.
There's some ballers, bro. We got the founder Jimmy John's next week, $2.5 billion.
Oh, man, get some fucking sandwiches in here.
I know, right?
Right? Yeah.
I'm going to get him the sponsor.
Why not? Fucking Jimmy Jones logo right there. Right there. Fucking Jimmy Jones sandwich every show.
Let's go.
Give the guests some Jimmy Jones on the way in. Everybody loves Jimmy Jones.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect fit here for our culture and environment.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Man,
Jimmy
you had some
Jones.
humble beginnings, bro. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, dude. Everything starts from the bottom, right? Everybody starts with a dream, but it's all about doing it. And now, goddamn, everybody know me. And it's like, I'm not the one. I'm not the one with all the biggest on YouTube and all that. I'm not the one. But where I go places, I feel like I'm bigger than the one.
You're known,
treated like the one by the
You're
biggest
known in the
of-
right circles.
Right, exactly.
That's important.
The right circles. And these are the right circles because these are my circles. It's my community. It's my culture.
Yeah, and you're good at monetizing. You know the right people.
I'm all about money. I make everybody money. You can ask everybody. I make them money. I give these influencers the biggest things they've ever done, ever. I put influencers in Super Bowl commercials. I direct Super Bowl commercials. I do it big, like the biggest of the biggest shit I've lucky enough to have done, and it's just because of that circle and the culture. If they know me, I can't reach out to them. They don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's good to be a friend from a distance, hi bye, if you're in the culture. But if they don't know you. If they know you, get the relationship, keep the relationship, help them in any way possible because you don't know when you're gonna need their help.
Absolutely.
Right?
You still crushing it in crypto right now?
Dude, every day. I'm more into. I love doing the promos. So I vent projects out all day. I have a team in Lebanon. They're on all my accounts right now. They're writing all the projects. There's about 2,500 projects a day.
Damn.
Right? But no, I'm saying that's how many are dropped, like say Solana, right?
Yeah.
There's about 25 to 5,000 a day being dropped. I have them. They're reaching out to every single project and seeing if they're legit. They have to pass like they have to have like Telegram group. They have to have all the shit they're supposed to have, vent them out. And if they got it going on and it looks like it's going to be a long-term project, which in the meme world to me is about 3 days to a week. If it could do 3 days to a week, they have marketing money. They have money to give. They could give me that money. I'll tell my people and then tell them exactly how it is. Hey, this looks like it's going to be some good shit, like at least like 10x or 20x, 100x, but then it's going to go to shit in the end. So do your research yourself. Go check it out. and obviously they have enough money to promote. So because they got me involved on the project, the investors and the fans, they know it's a legit project because they're paying M2Thak. They got some money they're putting out to the right resources.
They're reinvesting back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I like to get those all day because I bust a story, bust a Telegram group. I got almost 10,000 people in the Telegram. I do that. And then I'm also working with SuperDAP. SuperDAP is fucking huge. SuperDAP is like the best new social tool AI. It's imagine crypto wallets and wallets you could talk with each other. And imagine a lot of people like to be anonymous on crypto, right? Nobody wants, they're just hidden wallets. It's just a wallet number. But some people also want to talk and communicate to other wallets. Like, yo, I've been following your wallet. You had all this great, like, you know, people wish they could do that conversation.
Yeah.
And SuperDAP, it fills in that gap. And it has this AI called Ada that could teach you so much shit. It's crazy. I don't want to turn it into an ad, but I fuck with them. I fuck with Hex. Hex is one of my first sponsors, Richard Hart. He paid for my fight when I beat up, what's the fucker's name? Fake Drake. When I beat up Fake Drake.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, I whooped him on official celebrity boxing pay-per-view, got the belt, and he sponsored me for that fight. He dropped $100,000 for the ring name, put Hex all over the arena. All that believed in me, and goddamn, I support them. And they're still today. They even have their own chain, their own blockchain network, a Pulse chain. They just had their own convention here in Vegas a couple weeks ago, and you know, those are great projects. So if you see me talking a project, if I tell you it's a meme, and you hear me talking about it, you have 3 days on the scene, and you better get it while the candles are green, right?
Yes, sir.
And then hop out. Or otherwise, you know, I'll tell you it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit, right? It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. You think you could beat Bradley Martyn in a street fight?
Bradley Martyn in a street fight? Bradley Martyn, who's that? He's that's the workout
bodybuilder,
guy.
260 pounds.
Yeah, I don't think he fights. He don't look like a fighter at all.
He fought Logan Paul. He
fought Logan Paul?
Yeah, they boxed. He lost.
Oh, like a YouTube type of video boxing? Yeah. He lost to Logan, right?
He lost to Logan.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to lose to Logan. But he don't look like a fighter. You know, there's people who look like fighters, like they fight, and then there's like the ones who don't, is not for fighting.
Yeah.
Not supposed to be an altercation. He's not an altercation guy unless like you really probably press his butt. You got to piss off a guy like him. You know, you ever like piss somebody off like when you're a kid and they're like a nerd and they're like, you got them so mad they're like they were gonna kill you. Like if there's a knife, you're dead. Like you don't want like that.
Were you a bully growing up? You were bullying nerds?
No. I tried bullying out. You know, everybody tries it, right? Yeah. You feel like a tough guy one day because maybe you're bullied, and then you find a little punk ass bitch who's more punker than you. You're like, all right, little bitch. Yeah, how do you like that? Yeah, they always take my muffin. Give me your muffin, bitch. How do you like that? Right? You might, try that out. Everybody does it. It's like part of life. It's part of being a kid. And like chasing or girls chasing guys, like however the fuck it goes.
Yeah.
Right? It's part of growing up. It's part of life. But I don't know if kids have that anymore, right? Because kids
now they bully online.
Right? Yeah, because they can't go fucking. Kids don't even knock on each other's doors and be like, hey, can Jimmy come outside and play?
Ding Dong Ditch was lit back in the day.
Right? No, who has the time for that?
No one does that. I haven't been Ding Dong Ditch.
They're on Roblox, Ding Dong Ditching each other's fucking fake block home.
They're on Fortnite and Roblox.
All right? Dude, my kids are always on fucking Roblox. I hate that shit. And they always bringing me up to see the same shit. Like, come on, dress to impress. It's to impress. Look what I'm wearing. Look, who do you think's gonna win? Is it gonna be me or them? I'm like, you're gonna win, sweetheart. You know you're gonna win.
You let your kids on social media?
My 14-year-old, she be on social media. She's my oldest daughter, my firstborn. She's got to Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We made Instagrams for all the kids, but it's like we run it, the parents. Yeah. We control it. Well, actually, my baby mama Emmy controls it for all the kids of even the other baby mamas. She's the master mom.
You got them talking to each other?
Yeah, my Emmy is the master mom. So she's got the keys to me and gatekeeps me from the other baby mamas. If they need to communicate with me, they have to go through her because
wow.
Yeah, because the direct communications with me was over the day we lost our relationship. Right, we could co-parent through a mediator, and that's going to be the master mom. Damn. And the master mommy, she deserves her spot. She has 2 kids with me, so she's in the lead. Wow. Right, she has 2 with me. The rest all have 1. So, but she loves all the kids equally. So that's really tough to do. If you find a woman who wants to be with you, and you have kids already with somebody else, and she's like loving the kids type shit, this is a good one. You maybe keep her on your radar because you don't want to lose something like that, right?
Yeah.
Because women don't do that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. You wouldn't even suggest it for your sister or your family. You wouldn't say, yeah, go with it. He has babies with other bitches. Go with him. No, no one wants that. So I'm lucky to have my master mommy take care of all the damn kids at home.
Could you ever have a kid with a woman that already had kids with someone else?
If it was an accident, yeah. not looking forward to it. Yeah, that's an accidental pregnancy. And at the point I'm in life right now, I cannot have accidental pregnancies. I can't have any pregnancy but master mommy with her because cannot risk losing a woman who takes care of all the kids, right? And then the kids losing their relationship with their master mommy. Everybody would be like heartbroken, and it'll be a whole Jack Doherty McKinley shit times 10 going on, right? We don't need that.
So you still want more kids though? Or you go with 5?
I'm good right now, but I never planned to have one.
Damn.
So
You didn't want kids?
I never planned it.
Oh, so it was an accident.
They all came from, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Oh, I'm pregnant. And then what am I going to say? Oh, get to the damn place and go take that shit out. Here, take this pill. It's too late for that. A woman is a woman. If she wants to have a baby, let her have the baby. The man, if you nutted in her or gave her some accidental pre-nut, this is your responsibility and this is your fault. Just go with it with life. You never know who that little sucker might be. He might be Elon Musk, right?
Yeah.
You never know who you're gonna make.
You never know. Man, your pullout game, bro. You gotta work on that.
No, I do pull out, so it's definitely the pre-nut. That shit's real. It's not like I was like, oh, 100% in her, like, yeah.
God damn, bro.
Right, then you buy that pill. What is it called?
What is it, morning after or something? Plan B?
The no plan pill.
Yeah, whatever that shit is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
All right.
What about Jake Paul? Would you box him?
Oh, of course, yeah. Jake Paul, if they want to set it up, I'll do it, but I don't want to lose my W deal because I like my deodorant, my W spray, because it's nothing better and more refreshing than waking up with a Dub smell. You could go ahead and check them out.
Yeah, that's his deodorant company, right?
Yeah, it's amazing products, amazing. No Parbinians, no Skazermalskers, no Pelotons.
Yeah.
Right?
They be putting weird shit in the deodorants these days. Aluminum.
Yeah. Fucking Gentry dye, Arabic gum. We don't need none of that shit in our spray. And that's why I would definitely want to keep my deal, but I'll fight him because that's a big paycheck.
Absolutely.
If I was to fight Jake Paul, I could buy an airplane like landing pad on top of McDonald Ranch and let airplanes land on top of Dragon Ridge and then take their car down to the mansion.
That'd be badass.
That's how much money you get fighting Jake Paul, right? Or any Paul brother. I fought Cake Paul. You know who Cake Paul is?
Is that the fake Jake Paul?
Fat ass fake Jake Paul, right?
I saw him at Power Slap.
You did?
Yeah, he was there.
Man, I knocked the sausages out of him.
No wonder you didn't see him. He was probably avoiding you.
Right? Yeah, no. Yeah, a lot of people are avoiding me. Anybody who's like scared of me be avoiding me, but I'm not doing nothing. I'm not hitting licks on people. I'm not hurting people. I'm doing a lot of great things with people. I'm actually just upgrading people's lives. Right? That's what we do. What are we here for if we're not making the world better or changing? We're only here for this much time. All right? Sean, we're here for this much time. Yeah. And then guess what? We're gone. Our cause of existence, our whole existence is just a little mini fucking pew. And the whole existence of the world, we're just a pew. And everybody's spending time to take each other down and got to be number one in the little pew. You better help as many people as you can and have the insurance of religion and God, because if the lights are out and that shit's all true and you didn't follow none of it, God bless you, right? You better have the insurance of God. It's the best insurance to have, because if it's lights out and you had the insurance of at least, following or being a believer, amen.
Yeah.
Right? God bless you. Both ways, God bless you.
Have you always been a believer?
I've been an ultimate believer in the last 5 years, but I've always been a believer. But I was a guided wrong believer. I was just like American culture. America, you just naturally do bad shit. It's in our culture to just do bad shit. They imprint it and program us in school to do bad shit the whole life. Man, I remember in high school, kids in Vegas, like, I can't wait till I'm 18, I'm going to get money. I can't wait till I'm 18, I'm going to have bitches. And this is the culture and what I heard in school. So it's like, It's hard to succeed here. And the curriculum is made for you to be a sheep.
Yeah.
You got to, the whole 12 years you go to the bullshit is for you to be a sheep. And they trick you with how long is a day? A day is not fucking 24 hours. A day is 12 hours. Then it's night. Then it's over. It's ready for sleep, and the rest of the shit is over. So they trick you, tell you, hey, we're gonna, you only work 8 hours a day. A day's 24. No, it's fucking 12 hours, and they're gonna take 8 of them. You only got a couple hours of the day left, and that's gonna be stuck in rush hour traffic going home. All right. So it's imprisonment, and they imprison you in school the same way. You're in prison. You're in school for another 8 hours. The same thing like a job. You're there learning the program to be the sheep, and then if you're lucky enough to go to college for an extra 4 years, you could manage the sheep, and then you could be a sheep manager. And if you got out of that and you were the only person to use your brain a little different and created your own company, you now could hire sheep managers to work with your sheep, right? And then you're the CEO. That is life imprisonment. You ever seen the goddamn video where they had the guy in the little square? He said, "Hey, come stand in this square. You stand here for 8 hours. I'll give you 200 at the end of the day." And he's like, "Yeah, I'll stand in the square." He's like, "Good. And you stand here every day, and I'll give you 200 every day." And then you seen that one?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he makes the guy sit in a square, and then after like 10 years of him standing in the square every day, he opens the square a little bigger and says, "Oh, we're promoting you to a bigger square with a view." And he has to stand there for another 10, 20 years. Like they're putting him in a jail cell, the little square. He's stuck in the square for all his life to make this little money, can't go live life, explore. They don't want people exploring because they don't want you to know what's on the other side of the ice wall. All right? That's why we have TV. We have people like me, and we have people to entertain you, to keep you from exploring, keep you from knowing what the world is, from asking questions, from ever knocking on the doors you ain't supposed to. So
Hollywood programming.
yes.
Yeah.
And the Hollywood programming, you could call it whatever programming, it all leads to the same group of people who are doing it all.
Let's not get ourselves killed now.
Everybody knows who the fuck those people are running the whole world. We know it.
Yeah.
But guess what? Very soon, these new young woke people in the next 10, 15 years, they're not going to have that shit no more. And one day, someone's going to stand up in that Congress room, and they're going to be fucked from something else that fucked them because they didn't agree to do something else that wasn't agreed upon, and they seen that it's making them look bad, and they're not responsible for it, and they know who's responsible for it, and they're going to stand up, and they're going to pull their nuts out, and they're going to talk shit there, and people are going to start pulling their nuts out with them, and they're slowly all going to kick them people out of there. Yeah.
Tides are turning. Yeah,
But
I can
that's the
feel it.
world. That's the world, right? The kids are getting woke, and these kids are going to be our future. And then when I'm old, like 40s or 50s or 60s, sitting in old folks' homes and watching them young people in the Senate doing the right things in Congress, with Blake Wynn's going to be there with them.
Yeah, shout out to Blake.
Yeah, Blake's going to tell them what to do too.
He might be president one day.
I think so. He's definitely shaking the right hands and rubbing the right shoulders.
His network, and he's only like 25. By the time he's 45 and can run, it's going to be insane.
Where's he from?
Vegas.
Exactly. Our
And
minds are different. We're rich
Part of
mind.
the best hotel in history, I'd say. Wynn.
Right?
His uncle started it.
Can you believe that?
Crazy.
Steve Wynn.
Legend.
His uncle's seen so much damn money, he's blind.
Literally.
Yes.
He got me too'd.
He got me too, yeah.
And me too'd his ass out of here.
He got me too, poor guy.
Bad timing.
But he deserves it. No, he doesn't deserve to get the Me Too, but he deserves to do the Me Tooing. He owns the casino. If he wants to walk down his damn casino and a little badass cocktail waitress walks by and he wants to smack that ass, why not? He owns the damn casino. His name's on the place. She should actually bend over for the ass smack. She should give him a good smack, right? It's fucking Steve Wynn. He could Me Too the whole fucking building if he wants. He could be giving that girl, whoever Me Too'd him, she could have had suites for life, whatever she wants, trips for life. Instead, she wants to take one paycheck. She could have got that playing with his ding dong, right? So life choices, we support Steve Wynn, me and Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Steve. I want to meet him before. He's getting up there in age now, man.
Steve Wynn, yeah.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He's awesome, man. You gotta make sure you see Oscar Goodman too before he goes too.
Yeah.
Right? We gotta get him in here, him and his wife, Carolyn.
They got a lot of value to share, I bet.
They have a lot. How they could share with us about how they made all their money, how much millions they got with corruptions and stuff like that.
Back when you were growing up here, it was mob ran, right? The mob was running stuff out here.
No, it's the same people.
Oh, really?
Same people. They run everything. They run BlackRock, Vanguard. Same group above them, all to the same secret society that runs it all, which is still them.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it goes deep. A lot of those secret societies control celebrities too.
And I found out everybody who ever talked bad about DJ Khaled or even want to say, I'm bringing up DJ Khaled because I see in the comments right now some of you guys say I look like him that don't know me. No, I'm not DJ Khaled, you bitch. That's my reply to your comment. And then from right here, I'm going to tell you, I hear a lot of, people that always say, oh, DJ Khaled, he don't support his people because, he's from Palestine and you know what's going on over there, right? They're always like, oh, he don't support his people, this and that, blee, blee, blue. He don't ever talk about it. And then I finally got it. DJ Khaled is talking about it, but he's doing it in such a slick way. He'd be like, they don't want you to make it. They don't want you this. They is they. He's doing what I'm doing. He's saying they is they. He can't really say it up front because he don't got the balls like Andrew Tate. I don't got Andrew Tate balls here. This is M2Thak balls here. It could do so much, right? Andrew Tate got a little bigger balls. He don't mind, right? So he pulling them out all the way. But I'm going to pull it out this way, halfway. Or I can show you the left nut, and I'm telling you it's them. All right? They did it. They don't want you to win.
I love it.
All right.
What's next for you, man? What are you working on?
Just be a better person. Every day, be a better dad. Be better to my family. See the importance of value of family. That's number one. Number two, I'm working on door-to-door flights. Door-to-door is the newest way to travel. So instead of doing like airport to airport, you do from Sean Michael Kelly's front door to the Fountain Blue in Miami's address. Click the day you want to go. Hey, are you a business traveler or are you a fucking economy traveler? You want the best rate. Most people want the economy, so click economy. Bam, click it. You're going to get the best rate trip on whatever day you want to go, and it's going to pick you up from your house, take you to the airport. You get on the plane. You have a boarding pass. Get on the plane. When you land, you're going to get picked up, and you're going to get dropped off at the Fountain Blue, door to door. And then if it's a round trip, when it's time to go, they're going to pick you up at Fountain Blue. You're cutting out juggling apps, pulling out the Uber, pulling out the Lyft, or whatever you need to go to get to wherever the hell you're going. All you got to do is just one click, your whole trip. Fucking airplane rides included. Have you ever landed in Fort Lauderdale and had to go to South Beach?
Yeah.
That costs as much as an airplane ticket.
I know. It's like $200.
Just to go. This cuts that out, and it's probably like you pay $30 for the ride. It's just like you're prepaying for it. It just pays for the driver what they get. Because that driver who was going to take you for the $100 or whatever, $200, he was only going to make $30 anyway.
Right.
So this just 100% goes to the driver. They get it. Your ride is there.
Smart.
And he's waiting. So it's like I'm working with that company. I'm doing everything I ever did to build brands of influence, and what I've done for myself, what I do for corporations and brands. So I'm doing it with them. Same way like I did with Monster and being on the side of Noli. Same thing I'm doing with them. Same thing I do with any other business and company and fragrance companies. It don't matter what your company is. I can help move the needle, escalate you, enhance you, and make you a fucking competitor with your competitors, right? Make them pull their balls out, essentially.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well done with Monster, bro. That brand blew up. You
Blew
were with
up.
them for 8 years, right?
Yep, I was with them for almost the last decade, helping them with everything. That's where I talk about doing a Super Bowl commercial. I put Rice Gum in the Super Bowl commercial. He got a star.
I remember
in it,
that one.
right? Monster Super Bowl. We also had Logan Paul lined up for it. We went and did a meeting with Logan. We was at his crib. We ate at his crib. He ordered a bunch of fucking Italian food. Family was there. Great people. Like I love the whole Paul family. That's why I support the Prime. I support the W. I support whatever they do because they supported me with the opportunity of me bringing the fucking Monster CEO and everybody. And at the time, Azadi was with them. Azadi helped put that together too. I can't leave him out of the equation. But he put us together with Logan Paul. We were going to put Logan Paul in. He was having amazing ideas. He even wanted to help direct the commercial. 1 week later, he did the Japan thing in the fucking forest and the guy hanging from the goddamn tree.
Jeez.
Why? But who cares? I would have did it too. Who wouldn't have done that? Who wouldn't have done, oh, I'm in the forest, there's a dead body hanging. I'm filming the shit.
It's tempting.
I'm dropping it same day.
I'm not going to lie. It's tempting.
Right? Who wouldn't do it? So he made a mistake. I understood it as an influencer, but the Monster and their half Asian corporation and company and all the Asians overseas in China building and developing and innovating products for Monster is like you're playing with their lane and their culture and all that, and then it's just the thing to do, like how Steve got Me Too'd. It's just the thing you're supposed to do. It's part of the process of being booked in jail. Yeah. All right? You got to go through the process. So it's just part of the booking process. Got in trouble for it. He got in trouble for it, unfortunately. But then with me and Rice Gum, we went to China. He got in trouble too for goddamn. We was trolling people in China, and he was calling everybody a bitch and a hoe. Where the hoes at? But he was just saying Chinese stereotype things. But he's like Chinese, so it was okay to do it. But he got in big trouble in China, all over China news, everything. Damn. And then it's me with him as his partner that's doing it, saying that this guy M2Thak is also being disrespectful to Chinese culture. I thought I was gonna die in Hong Kong.
Jeez.
We had to get out of the mainland China and go to the Hong Kong, and then it was even still more scary in Hong Kong because they're all still like Chinese from China. It's still they shit, right? So it's like, but yeah, I'm gonna continue to do shit like that. Do what I do best. Help influencers. Help that. Work on creating the best opportunities for my friends or people who support me. Right. So when they get up higher, they can, goddamn help me look further.
Love it, man. We'll link your stuff below, and stay tuned, guys. Thanks for coming on.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for having all these hoes over here and everything you got going on. I love what you're doing for the show.
Appreciate it, brother.
That's a wrap. Thank you, guys.
Can't wait to work more with you. See you guys next time.